32 things you can rent out this year if you want to make some cash. First one is wedding dresses. Dresses can be very expensive, so it's very common for people to try to rent out dresses and try to rent a dress because it saves a lot of money. There will always be a need for this niche. As long as people have the desire to get married, you will always have the ability to sell a dress or to rent out a dress to anyone that requires it. Number 2, strollers. For most people, but not all, big strollers can be in the way all the time. Too big, always in the way. That's when you come in. You could provide these strollers at convenient times near transit hubs, near stations, near parks, even vacation destinations. As a stroller provider, you will always provide convenience for families. Number 3, musical instruments. Young kids, even older adults, always trying to learn how to play music these days. Certain equipment or musical instruments can be pricey sometimes. That's where you come in to help out. There's a website called friendwitha.com. They make it easy for customers to find the item that they would like to borrow, book the item, and pick up the item. On the website, you will see they have ranges of different instruments, guitars, flutes, pianos, you name it. And number 4, exotic cars. Toro.com is a popular website where you can place your car online. Another good one is Hire Car and DriveShare.com. These places are pretty good if you want to list some exotic cars. At number 5, you can rent out plastic containers. Right now, if you go online, maybe Google search and type in plastic containers for rent, you'll find plenty of websites that offer this service in your community. Why not be a part of that community and help people move? Many people just don't have boxes just laying around the house, so that's when you could just help out and rent out your services. Now at number 6, I was kind of surprised when I heard about this, but white goods. Now I asked myself, what is white goods? Basically, if you own a white refrigerator, washer and dryer, basic stuff like that, you can basically rent those out, lease those out. While on the line, I came across a website called Azuma.com, spelled A-Z-U-M-A. Basically, their website is just based on rental out washers and dryers, and they start out $44.99 per month. As you can see, when you go on the website, there's a zip code where you can put your zip code in, and you can find different places where you can rent out these services. Alright, at number 7, rent out old games, vintage games, arcade games. If you have a collection of video games out there and you just collecting them and you got old games that people love, you definitely can make a profit off that. Number 8, scaffolding rentals. A lot of construction companies are always in the need for this. A very profitable niche if you tap into it. The low standard ones can always start off from like $200, but if you want the major commercial ones when they're doing big projects, that's where you're going to make your big money. You can charge customers based off the project and the scenario. A rental business could charge about 5% of the equipment value per day. According to an article I read online, this business is projected to grow at 4.86% between now and 2027. Number 9, hiking gear. You can serve a lot of groups and communities just by renting out hiking gear, especially to campers and at national parks. As long as those things are around, there will always be a need. Guys, at number 10, I need you to like and subscribe. And guys, if you like this content, check out this new ebook I got. Make money online now. I know it's hard out there to make money online and people make it complicated, but with this ebook, you can learn a few tips and tricks to help you on your way. At number 11, projectors. Teachers, businessmen, motivational speakers, you name it. People always going to need projectors. Showing videos, slideshows, presenting some important information to a group of people will always be a need. Companies like to save money, so you could definitely fulfill that void.
You mean I could quit this whack-ass job today and get a projector? Sign me up!
Number 12, bounce house. This is more of a summer hustle, providing a bounce house for children's birthday parties, special occasions. You definitely can be the difference maker when providing joy to children. Number 13, mountain bikes. You can buy broken down bikes or go to Facebook Marketplace and buy cheap bikes and just upgrade them. Everywhere I go around the world, I see bikes everywhere, which tells me that people are always going to need bikes. and especially tourists. Number 14, lawn games. I went on Amazon and I typed in my favorite type of games. One of those games are Connect 4, Uno, Dos, a game called Trouble, chess, checkers, and oh yeah, Jenga. But as I continue to browse on Amazon.com, to my surprise, I see they have the bigger version of these very same games. Then it dawned on me, hey, I can rent these things out. People are always looking for these products as a pastime. They may use it for birthday parties, backyard parties, they use it on the lawn. I mean, they always use these products for some type of celebration. And you can too. Number 15, you can rent out your boat. There's a website called clickinboat.com. And on the right side of the screen, you can see it says list your boat. You click on that, sign up, and from there you should be able to list your boat. Number 16, you can rent out your toys. Let's face it, children get bored quick. And you can provide a service to pacify that, allowing you to switch out old toys for new toys. Number 17, retail LED displays. You can find these things at different shopping locations and malls. There are companies that specialize in those type of lights. Retail companies are always in the need for them. So instead of buying them because they're so expensive, you better off just renting them. Number 8.
Can you see that? Wait, there's sound.
Number 18, you can rent out bed linens. I was kind of surprised to find out that people rent these things, but they do. I went on a website called www.court.com. They specialize helping people moving in to new locations by providing rental packages for particular items. So when I found out they do bed linens, that sparked my interest. So if this niche is in your community, you definitely can do it. Which leads me to number 19, tables and chairs. Special events like parties, graduations, weddings, or church services, anything that got to do with people needing to sit down, you can provide this service to them by renting out your tables and your chairs. Number 20 is a common one, and that's electric scooters. You will see these scooters almost anywhere and everywhere, but if you can tap into this business, you definitely can make some money. Number 21, party tents. Why not start off small by providing these tents to parties and campers? Tents can be very affordable, and you can definitely use that and profit off of it. Guys, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. By liking and subscribing, you can do me a huge favor to promote this channel. And make sure you hit that notification button to get more videos that I'll be dropping. Now for the second time, let's run down the list starting at 22. You can rent out power tools. 23, you can rent out an RV, camper van, or a regular van. 24, you can rent out solar panels. 25, you can rent out drones. 26, you can rent out a VR headset. 27, you can rent out photo booths, especially in a van. You can be in a van and drive through town with a photo booth inside and go ahead and give out your services. 28, you can rent out your laptop. 29, you can rent out cameras. And at number 30, you can rent out costumes. Now let's go through the last 10 items that you can really rent out and start a full-fledged business with. At 31, I have porta potties. This is a rough business. I mean, it's pretty dirty, but if you can get over that, you can definitely make some money in this niche. Construction sites, maybe even parties, businesses always going to need porta potties, so why not tap into that source? Very low investment. The lowest one I ever saw was maybe $700. At 32, you can rent out breast pumps. Now if you ask me, it doesn't really make sense to buy these things because eventually you're not going to use it anymore. Now I know some of them may be cheap, but honestly you can really save the money where you could just rent one. Now since I went over 32 items that you can rent out, I want to say this, that renting out these items can definitely make you some money, profitable. It's all depending what type of person you are. You just have to pick your poison. To have a successful rental business, you need successful products, and there has to be a market full of customers that's in dire need. If you can find the market and find the need and provide the product and have good equipment, you can be successful at this business. Guys, that's all the time I have for today, but please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. Is there some items that I missed out? Is there some items that you may rent out and make some money? Let me know. Describe it in the comments. And guys, do not forget to check out my ebook, Make Money Online Now, the boost your hustle by getting this ebook, learn some tips and tricks on the way. That's it for this video, and we see you on the next one.